Alright, welcome back everybody to Inscryption Kaycee's mod. We're going to get right back into it and continue on. We have one more route to go, I believe, until the game is done. Okay, we're doing our little march again. Pine needles crunched beneath your feet. You drew in a breath of the fresh scented air. You were embraced by the woodlands. All right, everybody, let's get into this here. So here is our list for anybody who need a refresher. Nothing too horribly complicated right now. We just have a bunch of random guys. We combine the pack rats. So instead of a 2-2 for 2, it's a 4-4 for 2. It gives you an item. Many lives, child 13, so he can be sacrificed many times, and he'll change into an attacking creature after every other sacrifice. Undying Beehive is a choice I went with before we got the Gek, because normally people put Undying onto the Gek so they can just bring out a free guy to sacrifice every time. We're going to put it on the Beehive for extra currency of sorts, kind of like how the Gek is a currency. We're going to get bees every time this dies. The Ringworm is kind of funny because nobody wanted to eat the Ringworm when that is the whole meta of using it until it sacrifices itself at the survivor's campfire. Rattler, Coyote, some cuckoos that make eggs, a mantis, wolf, and bullfrog. As for the map, we're going to have to see where we want to go here. We got to make our decision pretty carefully because we either go to the right and get an ability moved on to another creature, but we're stuck that way, or we go left for more cards, it looks like, and then a totem. But do we have any pelts? No, we don't have pelts. I believe this is for buying pelts, the trapper. Let's go for the random card for right now, and we'll decide in a second. Wolf Cub, Skink, and Bloodhound. Guardian, opposing creature is placed opposite to the empty square, to a empty square. The card bearing the sigil will jump in the way. Loose Tail, when it's being attacked, it'll jump out of the way and create a tail card to kind of save itself, and a Wolf Cub, which becomes a wolf after a single turn. I think we're gonna go with the Wolf Cub here. We could have used the Bloodhound's ability on the Beehive, but oh well. Let's go to the right and see how this goes. We're gonna have to figure out who to sacrifice and who to let live. We could do Cuckoo onto the Mantis, because that would be a very good combo of having him doing flying damage and putting something in front of him so he doesn't die right away. Let's see. The Gek is also an option. I completely forgot about that. Let's see all of our options in a row. I think we're gonna stick to our original game plan. Cuckoo, and the Mantis will get its abilities. And we get a little bit more of a challenging fight with him having a totem. So every time we deal damage, we take 1 damage. Okay, they have cuckoos and a raven. Let's see, we have the Gek, we have a wolf, child 13. Put the Gek out just to block the cuckoo from putting an egg down, and I think we're pretty much set. Because they will deal damage back to us, but we're going to outpace them. Especially after the wolf comes out. Alright, keeping it simple. I kind of want to try. I think this is the trial section where you get to guess if your cards are going to have a certain blood value, power, toughness, whatever it may be. And if you win, you get a special card. But I think for right now, let's see if the Trapper has anything. Oh, we don't have room for it. Let's get a fancy pelt. Can't buy another one, so we're gonna get a wolf pelt and 2 rabbit pelts. The bad thing about this is they're gonna be in our deck until we get rid of them, which kind of stinks, but we'll manage. And it's the pack rat. It's your boy. So flying, we're gonna have to block the raven. Oh shoot. Okay, so that's not good. But at least it buys us a tiny bit of time. Maybe we put the bullfrog down to deal some damage at least. Stupid. Why did I do that? Take it as your own. Should probably use this then. We're gonna use it. It's kind of a waste, but we have to get something. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna lose this. Yeah, because even if we place the wolf down on the left, it's gonna get killed by a porcupine, and there's gonna be 5 damage coming our way. If we don't place him down, if we place him down here, it's the only one that's going to survive. But then that's 4, 5, 6, 7 damage when we don't have it. So I think we're just going to have to take the loss and admit we messed up. It's painful to see. Yep. Ooh. Okay, we get, completely forgot if this is just a random card or if it's something fancy. Because Magpie is always very good to have, the Hoarder, where you could play any card from your hand and take it into your, or you could play this card, then put any card in your deck into your hand. Let's go random. Let's see what's happening here. And let's go to the campfire. Please, for the love of God, take the ringworm. If this is going to be a 2-9. Really? It's the only time I've seen every single game where they don't kill anything that you give them. We're just going to have the most ridiculously overpowered ringworm of all things. I mean, I guess so. Put child there. Got the pack rat. Let's oh shoot, what are we doing here? So there's gonna be 2 damage. We're already down by 3. We take 2 and we're out. So if we have a loss of 2, we're out. So, but then if we put the pack rat down and sacrifice it, we deal 4 damage. So we're up to 6. I think this is our only move, because if we try to kill the coyotes, the wolf's just going to come in and kill us. And of course, if we try to kill the porcupine, we have 5 damage. So we have to lose out here. Maybe I could use the wolf pelt, but I don't know. This is kind of rough. And I put it up on myself too, so man, this sucks. I'm just gonna have to block with the pelts and hope that we could do something. So we lost out on some pelts. Really unfortunate. Just more pelts. That's not good. We're losing out here. Trying to see the weight scale. Oh, skip their entire next turn. Oh, if only I've read that before. So 1, 2. I'm gonna have to use our items. I hate to use these type of items, but we're gonna have to get every advantage we can. So he passes. Still in a very bad position. That isn't going to do anything for us. It's always when I start these episodes we start losing, or I should say I'm losing. You guys didn't do anything. Let's see. Gonna have to waste our golden pelt. Desperate times. Oh, it doesn't matter. And we're dead. First death of the run. Well, that's a great way to start the game. Sorry guys, looks like we're gonna have to start again. The one thing I kind of don't like is that you don't get a custom character card like you do in the campaign. Hopefully that becomes something in the future. So let's actually check to see challenge lock. Let's try to actually do some challenge points. Boss battles are totems. Not reroll card choices. Trapper pelts cost more. Pack can hold 1 less item. You don't start with... Okay, so we'll do something along these lines to get up to 15. Pelts will cost more. No rerolls and no hook to start with. So there we go. Let's jump in for the hair pelts. Do we get something good? This is good. I guess we're just trying not to get to a point where we have to ring the bell so many times. Raven is really good. That'll turn into a 3/2. Magpie also is nice to have at the beginning. Wolf Cub is good. Guess we're gonna have to go with those 2 cards for the long run. Let's see. If we want to simplify it, we could put the magpie's ability onto a better creature. Sure. We don't have that many cards, but it'll be nice to narrow things down a bit. Onto the stoat, maybe? Yeah, onto the stoat. Starting out kind of weak, but then we're going to gain a little bit more momentum. We're going to take out the coyote with the bullfrog, and then we're going to be in the positives compared to our opponent. I don't need to place that down right now, but why not? And we'll try to just end the game. Well, let's do this. Get some extra gold because our items are going to cost more. Then attack for some extra damage. Let's go one. Oh, there we go, ringworm. Let's see if the ringworm will survive this time. Came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. So here's the totems where we can choose all reptiles. We'll get a bonus of whatever base we choose next time. Birds, we'll get the bonus, or we could just have the ability to create a tail card and have our creatures move out of the way. What do we have for our cards? We have bird. We have one bird. I'm gonna try serpents. Hopefully we get the Ouroboros after a while, because that is a very good card. I don't know if it's included in these runs though, which is another sad thing. Wish that would be included. Then we get to choose that. We're going to be in the negatives for a little bit. Raven should help us out, unless I'm miscalculating something. And we're gonna abandon the stout just to take out the coyote, add some damage, be in the positives until we get back to neutral with the porcupines. And I believe we can just kind of sit here with our creatures. We're gonna overtake them just enough. Random or by cost? I always like the random a little bit more than the cost. Maybe it's just me not knowing. Ooh, did I do that? Okay. I like this one with cards in hand. If we get a infinite beehive like we did last time, where you just keep getting bees, or if you somehow draw too many cards you don't want to use, this does get pretty powerful. But if you abuse it, if you abuse your deck, then you're not going to have a powerful creature whatsoever. Let's see. Raven is really good. We have air defense. really know if we need to use this, but we gotta use it somehow. I might as well get rid of the bullfrog. It's not that useful for us right now. I guess the wolf can get air defense. So here we go, we get to show off. This would have been 4 power, but now it's just going to be 2. We don't really have the synergy right now to capitalize on it. We are going to try to take out... Oh, but he's flying. That sucks. Then the porcupine's going to take him out, so that isn't good. Let's break the squirrel open. Take this guy out. See if we can survive until next round. We will. And just kind of sacrifice our squirrel while we get into the positives. So, we need to do a little bit better than just managing, because that's what we're doing right now, is just managing. When a card in the sigil is played, you get an ant. Okay. I don't know how many turns we were at, maybe 4. So for a 2 cost, bell timer, bell ringer, it could be okay. Let's try Ant Queen though, we need cards in our hand. We're gonna get onto our first boss. Now we don't want to use this because we've already used that too much. We do kind of want an item, but we also kind of want a totem. So we'll try this way to get the totem. Now let's see if these guys actually eat the ringworm. Please. I don't want to waste my chance. There we go. Alright, they were tearing its flesh. The other survivors followed the example and began devouring your creature alive. Fearing for your own life, you retreated. There we go, keep the bones. And those guys will never bother us again, so we can power up our creatures twice each time. Ooh, fecundity. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a copy is created in your hand. That'll be nice once we do get some lizards in there. Here is the Prospector. So I'm already aware of his trick. You don't want to overdo it on the first turn because he's going to turn everybody to gold. Stand in the way of me gold. Be darned. That lovely face. We do want to take the pack mule out, so maybe I'm gonna do this and use our wolf to get in the way. So he will give extra cards. So we're gonna be in the negatives a little bit. A little risky. We're gonna play a second card to get that coyote out of the way. I shouldn't have done that. We're just gonna ring to have enough power to take out the pack mule. Get those cards. You coward! That mule is defenseless. Alright, draw these guys, but not play anything because we're going to overdo it with damage. And say goodbye to our powerful creatures. There's gold in them cards. Goodbye. Goodbye. Gold! I struck gold! I am not a voice actor. I do apologize for the very bad acting there. Let's see. Okay, we have the Bloodhound. We kind of want him to attack us. We don't want him to build up a little too fast. Maybe if we play our Raven Egg. Because it can't attack. Hit him. Here we go with the Beehive, getting a bee card in our hand after this is going to be struck. So 1/1 with flying. We could play the Vulture. Might as well just to get this over with. Lives are restored. I always wonder how voice actors do it. Let's see, perhaps one of these will entice you. Ooh, the Gek is nice. Bellist. Adjacent squares get a chime. Yeah, I think Gek is the best one. It's the simplest and it's just free sacrifice. Oh yes, I know. The air grew humid. Your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dark smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You have reached the wetlands. Okay, we got a lot here. We got some cards to sacrifice, not a lot though. We could sacrifice the Ant Queen. Put that onto the Gek. Just so we have something cheaper. Because we don't really have an ant bonus just yet, but we do... Oh, Gek counts as a lizard, I believe. So we'll have that to our advantage with our totem. So that's if we go this route. Items, totem fight, cards, discard. What is that? Can't see 100%. I believe it's the painting where it copies a card. Yeah, let's go this way, see what we can do. Alright, insect, beast, or lizard. Go. Okay, Rattler. Always good to have a bones card. So just to double check, we have the Gek, Rattler, Ant Queen, this thing, and Raven. So then if we look at the sacrifices, Ant Queen, and we're going to put that on the Gek. Got bees flying around. Okay. Put the Raven Egg there to take out one of the bees. Stoat as well. Put a Gek down. Get 2 items. Yeah, because these guys, they create a copy when it's put into your hand. That's awesome. Alright. So now we have the Gek. Comes back into our hand. We're going to sacrifice for the wolf. We are cooking. Not overkill, but take what we can get. Okay, we do need some more cards in our deck. We already have the Ringworm situation filled out. Death Touch is nice, and Rat King, it's okay. It's expensive for a 2/1, and it gives 4 bones, which we don't necessarily need. So Adder, join the party. You're another lizard, so you'll help out as well. Alright, let's see. So Flying, Beast, and Birds. Let's just... It doesn't count. It's just elk, like deer. I guess we'll add ravens, but we're just going to use the same combo that we have before. We can stock up on those for later if need be. Hey, there's our boy. There's the Rattler. Got the wolf already. Put the wolf there just to deal some damage. I think we're gonna have to deal with that for right now. Can get some overkill from this. Not as much as I would like. River Otter, Corpse Maggots. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hands is automatically played in its place. That could be an interesting combo. Who to mix with it? Because we could mix it with this and then get a card out as well as pick a card. We get a strong card out. We don't want a development card, because then that'll just die to whatever attacked the previous creature. This could be good, but it'll weaken itself by coming out. The Gek could be nice. The Adder could be alright to kill whatever just attacked. I think out of the options, we're going to have to go with that. Because there's not much else we can... I mean, maybe we could do Waterborne where it disappears after it attacks and put that on the Adder. But the Adder's ability is not going to stay on the Adder since we're going to sacrifice it along the way. So we'll go with the first option there. I don't believe we have duplicates, so we can't go to the right. That would just be a waste. I think the Adder is our best move right now. Unless... Apologies for the wait. I like to overthink things every once in a while, as much as I rush into what I'm doing. I kind of want to put the Corpse Maggot onto the squid thing, but our Corpse Eater, but problem is if it's the only card in our hand and it comes out, it's useless. It's not going to kill whatever we intended to. But then we are going to get another draw, but then again, if somebody has Double Strike, then I don't know if Double Strike is a thing. We may go that way. That may be the best, and we can save the Adder for later. Let's try that. See how that combo goes. And a totem fight. Insects have air defense. What's the term? Mighty Leap, as it's called, and then 237 is that code. Alright. Not really useful right now for those guys, because they already fly, so they already deal damage to flying creatures. Bring out the Gek. Get some cards in our hand. I think we're just going to pass the turn. Either we win by damage, or the Mantis is going to take out the Gek, which will bring in our Squid guy, take another card. It makes it a 4, so we have 6 damage going out. Perfect amount. Get some extra teeth. Alright, and where do we go next? The cave with an item or another totem? Let's see, what do we have? We have not a lot of blood. Our power is no, because these count as 0. And then we only have 3. And then card types, we have lizards, squid thing, and then some animals. So I kind of want to try this, but we're not going to do well because we have to have like a certain amount from our deck. So let's just go random again. Not worth it right now. Still not a great choice. We'll go River Otter. That ability is useful for cards we don't want to get rid of. Oh, and I completely forgot we can look around and see what we have. It was 273. Yeah, I think it's because we already got that. I think we already got most of everything we need, so there's not much we really can do. We need the key somewhere. Oh, I didn't know that. We could change up the music. That's going to be an interesting one to figure out. Is there anything else here? Okay, Rose book. Let's get back to it then. Turn down the music just a little bit. Let's go totem. Let's just see if there's something better. Air defense, attacks, insects. We'll do insects, but we're gonna keep our combo as before. I don't think we have a duplicate card, so I forgot what happens here. Okay, we just get a copy of which one we want. Interesting. I kind of want to get a copy of that one just because we're going to build up a lot of creatures in our hand. Be nice to have 2 of them. Who you first mistook for a misshapen boulder appeared to be a hulking man. You attempted to sneak past him, but your foot made contact with a metal bucket. You'll bring fresh fish. Easy choice. Alright, so we dealt with this guy before pretty well. We're gonna have to make sure we don't attack the chum buckets that are left out. Place him down. Do that again so we get another worker ant. Why not? Put him out there. Probably sacrifice something because I just realized we're gonna have a bunch of chum buckets around. Still kind of a waste because we're just gonna get chum buckets that we have to ignore. Alright, that one could be good. Probably want to bring that one out after. River Otter is not useful in this scenario. It's going to do a lot of damage to us if we're not careful. Oh, shoot, I did that the wrong way. I was trying to get rid of the squirrel and the wolf, and I completely forgot about how blood works. That is my mistake. I guess we'll do something along those lines. Go fish. Very dumb decision. Let's see. I think we'll have enough to win against the boss, but we need to do better. Or I need to do better. And my lives are restored. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Ouroboros. Very good to have. We're going to choose that. All three of those were very good. At least what I prefer to play with. Ouroboros is very fun to play with. The beauty of the falling snow could not distract you from the chill in your bones. Your body quaked in a futile attempt to maintain warmth. You have finally reached the snow line. So, we could try to get to here and get a copy of one of our guys. We have a good amount of abilities. Oh, unkillable is very nice. But Ouroboros has a special ability that's not mentioned, so we don't want to sacrifice him. Go this way. See if we can do one of these tests. Trial of Power. Your 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power to pass. Trial of Wisdom. 3 cards must have 3 sigils among them to pass. And Trial of Health. Have 6 health to pass. 2, 4, 6. Health is not likely. We would have to draw these 3 guys. What was power? Power was 4. We have a good amount of 0s and 1s, so that's not likely, but if we hit a 3, we're good. But we have a lot of sigils, so we're going to go with sigils. 2, there we go. Success. Oh wow, okay. Skunk that gets better and has air defense. Flying and brute parasite, but hefty is kind of a weird one to deal with. Worthy sacrifices is very good, and leader. Ooh, so we're gonna go with that sparrow because it makes everybody stronger, and it counts as 3 blood when we sacrifice it. My patience is nearing its limits. I repaint, just like the master. Alright, so which one are we gonna want to paint? Because, oh, we can't paint Ouroboros, that sucks. Spare's nice, but the thing is, he's most likely not gonna paint everything about the card, so we need to be careful with which one we pick. I kind of want to pick the Gek. Even though Sparrow would be very nice to have to boost up everybody. Gek is just good to have 4 Geks put down, especially with a bunch of cards in our hand. I don't really care about these guys as much as finding a card is nice. But these abilities are very nice. We'll go Gek. As silly as it sounds. Let's see if it's worth it. Yes, let's see what I can do. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Did I do all right? Yeah, you did perfect. All right. Another fight. That guy will dodge and then kill the elk fawn, and we're gonna do it this way to dodge all the attacks and deal as much damage as we can. Okay, wolf. Let's try to end it here. If possible. Nope. Okay, perfect amount. Glad I did that. Another trial. 4 power, 3 sigils, 2 cards of the same type. I think we're almost guaranteed all sigils, so we're gonna go for it. Yep, okay. Let's see. So leader and leaves his tail. Warden with touch of death. Bird parasite, which is kind of weird because you're putting out a trap that will just die. Card bearing the sigil is played. You create a rabbit with 0 power, 1 health. Dam builder. These are kind of weird ones. I guess we're gonna play the Warren. The other ones aren't really useful to us. Kind of expensive. But we'll be able to get rid of 1 card. Okay. So these are the 6 that will be able to take an ability. Which abilities can we give up? We don't want to put the Waterborne on the Ouroboros because its whole idea is that it dies and gets more powerful. We do want to get rid of the Otter though. Maybe we could put the adder's ability onto the river otter. So that way it just pops up and kills whatever's in front of it. Yeah, let's do that. On to a totem fight. Alright. We take 1 damage from attacking. That's not great. Put the warren out. Let's get a rabbit. Put the wolf there. I think we'll be able to buy our time. Oh no, the bull's gonna be in the way. Oh shoot, and now the wolf's gonna die. What do we do? I guess we have to pass and just see how it goes. Oh, there goes the... Yep. Okay. Okay, we can take 1 more damage. And luckily the Gek is going to be our savior. Do we want to put that down though? Probably not. What we'll do is we'll put the Gek down. Put down the worker ants so they get stronger and they can deal damage in front of them. I screwed myself. I should have left that hand open. That sucks. Okay. I screwed myself over there. Thinking I was smart with that whole plan and... Oh man. Could have had it. Yep, I hope for more too. Rushing in is never good. Sparrow. Yeah, we'll go with Sparrow in case we come across the mushroom guys. I believe we really have a great option, or set of options here. What I may do is make this guy flying, so he's less likely to die. And obviously his whole idea is doing damage. If we can deal damage in the air without dying ourselves, that would be great. Get a copy of that. It's gonna die. Comes back into our hand. That is more powerful because of it. I may need to do that for the time being. Oh yeah, that's not great. Alright, 2 damage, which gives us 3, but then 4 is going to kill us. I'm glad we did that. I screwed up here again. River Otter. Okay. I don't know. I don't think it's going to help. I think we screwed ourselves by just going a little too fast. And therein lies the problem. Sitting and thinking is a lot better than rushing in and being stupid. Turns out I am stupid. 7 misplays. Alright. But it doesn't take much to lose. So we're going to restart here, see how our start is going to go, and we're going to call it for today on this episode. Let's see what cards we end up getting. Right, interesting choice to start with. Not much to really work with in my opinion. You know, Grizzly's nice, but 3 blood is so much. So much to try to work with. Ringworm to get rid of those guys at the fire, which apparently we never saw any fireplaces that were on one of our routes, which sucks. And we'll go Beehive for some troops. So, there we go. That was episode 2 of Inscryption Kaycee's mod. I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully we can get over the curse of me being stupid and rushing into things, and we'll see how we do if we're able to get past the 3rd stage of this map. But that will be for another episode. I appreciate you all for joining me on Argonauts. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day.